Are we good? I think we're good. Mason, what's up, bro? How you been?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just excited to be here, really.
Dude, I'm excited for this, man. Like, nobody in our school has done, like, a professional type podcast. And I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun, just getting into this.
I'm excited.
So, jumping right into it, our school, I don't want to say any names about our school. Like, I don't want to throw it out there, but our school is kind of weird.
It is.
We have, like, different, like, sections of our school. So we got, like, the Hicks. We got we got the Hicks. We got, like, the pretty boys.
Oh yeah.
We got the douchey pretty boys. And, like, I want to get, like, different people on here, you know.
Not jocks.
There's
like
there's
jocks.
jocks. Yeah. But nah, if I were to get a Hick on here, I'd get like a bat symbol, but use like a can of dip instead of like a bat.
Like your wannabe rednecks.
Yeah. But our school is weird, dude. Like, I think our school was pretty normal until somebody crapped in the urinal. It was we were doing good.
It was,
on normalness.
It was going good. You know, you have your like jewelers in the bathroom or something like that. Then you get it to the point where someone actually craps in the urinal.
Oh man, I feel bad for the janitors.
Yeah.
At that point, I would probably quit my job if I walked in there and I saw that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for real though.
Dude.
It was messed up.
Yeah, I know. But how you been though? How you been?
No, I've been pretty good. Just working on schoolwork and then.
Yeah. Pottery.
Yes.
Dude, I already showed you, but I fricked up my ankle.
Yeah.
Bad.
3% Thanos.
Yeah, dude. It like I was telling Mason, like, it looks so purple. Like, I'm turning into Thanos. Like, I'm gonna start to go bald and grow like a weird looking chin.
You're about the same size.
But nah, every time I see like a bald teacher, I just want to like slap the top of their head and like
imagine our Algebra 1 teacher, but purple.
Dude, bald ASMR. Dude. You just take a bald head, you just slap it.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But
like mayonnaise on just...
But nah, so I sprained my ankle because I was playing basketball and I jumped up really high and I landed right on my ankle. And dude, it hurt so bad. But
because when you're over 6'4", you just gotta flex of how high you can jump.
Yeah, when you're like 6'5" and I'm like 225 pounds, I'm a big guy, and when I land straight on my ankle, that is not good.
You see, when you're 5'8 1/4.
But no, so I play basketball.
Yeah.
And you're a wrestler.
Yes, I'm a wrestler.
So it's two different worlds. I have a lot of respect for wrestlers because you guys have like a weight limit to hit. Where like basketball players, we don't,
Mm-hmm.
But
we definitely have to watch what we eat.
Yeah. And it's a lot more mentally challenging too, I bet you.
Yeah, especially with all the workouts we have this day. It's right after Thanksgiving, like the day after Thanksgiving. It's called Plate Workout Day.
Yeah.
And we have to be at school at 6:30 in the morning. And
my gosh.
we have these. All right, so in our weight room we have like a 35-pound plate, and then we have a 45-pound plate for like lifting and all that. Mm-hmm. So when you take those, you have to either choose a 35-pound or 45-pound.
Oh,
and
dude.
You have to. It's not necessarily a lot of running. You just can't set the weight down, and you can't stop moving. So the first station you go to is you have carpet squares on the ground in our performance center, and you have to put the weight down on the carpet square, and then you have to
like move it.
You have to push it all the way down the foyer, turn around, push all the way back, pick it up, walk all the way up the stairs, and this is like 3 stories high, by the way. So you have to walk all the way up onto the very high balcony, come down into this like little platform area, and then you have to do arm thrusts where like you thrust the thing over your shoulders and all that.
Dude.
And you do that for an hour and 45 minutes.
And you're like dripping with sweat. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I wanted to show you this video. I thought it was pretty interesting,
Yeah.
It's called Illegal Slam Alabama High School Wrestling.
Okay.
It gets pretty intense.
That's a big boy.
That is a big chungus right there.
Like if Chungus were like an MMA like wrestler.
Yeah. All right, let's watch it.
Oh, that's a very big boy.
All right. It's looking pretty regular right now.
I have those shoes.
All right.
Oh no!
All right. Is this legal? Like, can you pick someone up?
You can pick someone up, but you have to. Once you pick them up, you are liable to safely put them back down.
Okay.
Like without like knocking, like well, I guess you could knock them out, but if they don't give up, like so there's this guy in our grade. He always does what's called a chin whip, which is when they take like a single leg shot. You grab their chin and you like whip it over you.
Dude.
And when you hit the ground, your arm is like on the back of their head, and they whip on the ground, and it can knock them out. And if they don't wake up before the ref time ends, they win.
Really?
You lose, yeah.
Dude. Like,
It's like, yeah.
do people ever pass out from like not getting enough air? Does that
Oh
ever
yeah.
happen?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's keep watching this.
So, like, right now, like this is legal. This is legal. That's potentially dangerous.
He probably got the wind knocked out of him.
Ooh. Do you know if those are his coaches or if those are?
I don't know. They're probably his coaches, I bet.
Yeah. Dude, that would hurt. Like
That
getting
would.
thrown around on the mat in general is tough because what a lot of people do is they'll just bull rush you right off the bat and literally pick you up and just slam you down on the mat, and like after
Dude.
like the third slam, you're out of it. You're just thinking weird and all that. It's tough.
So walk me through a meet. Like what? How does it work?
So basically, you get out of school early. Most days there's meets on Saturdays, but most of the time those are just varsity. You ride there. You do this warm up. So like you'll run around this. We have normally a gym, and all the mats will be set out.
Right.
And you'll run around, do a couple laps, and you do your stretches like your rollouts and all that.
Okay.
And then you'll weigh in. And if you're over, you cannot wrestle. If you're over your weight class, you can't wrestle unless you chose to wrestle up. But I don't really want to wrestle someone who's like 20 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah.
So
That'd be difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Our school, at the very beginning of the season, we have to pay $35 for the entire season.
Why is that?
It's like a one-time fee, and that pays for all your like food, for like trips and all that.
Okay.
So we
That makes
get
sense.
Subway. So we'll
Subway's actually really good.
It is
like I think it's better than Jimmy John's, to be honest.
Well, I mean, what I like more about Subway is their meatball marinara. I love that.
The thing is about like Jimmy John's, I've heard people around here that they only have one type of bread.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But where like Subway has like
yeah,
a bunch of breads.
and you can't toast it. I would
Yeah,
love
dude,
Jimmy
what the
John's if they toasted stuff.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, so after you weigh in, you eat, and then you basically keep your sweats on. Yeah, we get these jackets that we use. Then we bring sweatpants.
Oh yeah.
Then we have shorts, and then we have our singlet.
Is it illegal? So one kid was telling me how he was wearing like a trash bag. Is that illegal for like sweating?
No, it is not. All right, so basically, when people do that, they're trying to cut weight really fast.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is they'll wear like 4 sweatshirts, like 4 pairs of sweatpants, like 3 pairs of socks, put all the hoods up, put a trash bag over them.
Sauna.
Yeah, they'll go into the sauna, they'll run laps, they'll go on the treadmill, they'll sweat so much. And you lose a lot of weight from actually just sweating. It's insane.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like a lot of people like fast and they won't eat for a while. Like they'll eat, but they won't eat a lot, so they cut weight. Plus, on top of doing all that sweating and working out, you can easily cut 10 pounds in like 3 days.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds you, like some of these wrestlers out here be looking like.
Oh my gosh, that's a.
Some of these wrestlers out here be looking like this, man.
Yeah.
That's during football season for most of the wrestlers, and that's during wrestling season.
Oh, the funny part about football and wrestling is that if we don't make it into like the playoffs, we get a month off of
Yeah.
like sports.
Mm.
Or at least I did, because
Mm-hmm.
being a freshman and all that. So you.
What?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so I got to film for football.
Okay.
And you get paid to do that.
How much?
I got paid $25 a game. So like
That's
that
not
that
bad.
was decent. I
Yeah.
made over $200 the entire season.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
That's not bad,
And
dude.
you get free food, you get free pop up there.
Dude,
It's awesome.
dude.
So much fun.
I got offered to film for basketball games, and I think we got more. We got like $50 a game.
Oh well, basketball does get a lot more games.
Yeah,
$50 a game is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
That's insane.
Yeah. Did you have like the iPad? to film
We
on,
had
or did you have like a professional?
we had two cameras. We had one of them which was an iPad,
Okay.
and then the other one was no, we didn't have an iPad. We had our freshman coach's iPhone. We had it up on a tripod.
Was it
and
like an older iPhone or was it like a newer?
it was like a iPhone 6 or something like that.
Okay, so if it's like an iPhone 4, that's a no-go, bro.
Just a little brick on the.
At least it wasn't a Samsung, man. Like, I want an iPhone, but I'm not trying to spend $1,000
Yeah.
on a phone,
Oh,
dude.
did you see the new Samsungs? They have this thing
Oh,
where
the
like
foldable?
well, they're foldable one, but you could also charge each other's phones with each other's phones.
Really?
Yeah, you set it. I just saw this on like YouTube or something.
Huh.
But I set it. But you set down their phone, then you set their phone down on top of it, and they'll actually charge each other.
Bro.
It's insane.
Dude.
But yeah, like foldable iPhones.
That'd be weird.
What do you think? Do you think that's good for people or?
Well, I think it's good for like grandparents because if they can easily fold it and it's like easier for them to like look at things.
Mhm.
But I'm fine with like a screen
Oh,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I think it's plenty big
Oh,
enough.
I really want a Google Pixel 3. My opinion, that's the best phone out on the market right now.
Yeah.
Just because like the camera's insane. There's so much processing power in that
Right.
thing. Like you have a phone that was created by the people who basically own the internet, which is insane.
All right. Switching up the topics a little bit. How was the Florida vacation?
Oh,
How was it?
I miss Florida so much. So
Walk me through it. Walk me through it.
So we got I can't remember if I went to bed or not. It was late at night. I
Okay.
don't think I did.
You were jacked up on Red Bull,
Oh
bro.
my gosh. I had like 6 bangs that night. I do not recommend that. I really do not recommend that because it felt after all that wore away, it was like an hour and a half into the bus ride there. And you
were probably like shaking.
well, I
You had a
was
lot of
shaking
energy.
because I didn't want to go to sleep. I wanted to
Yeah.
sleep on the airplane. But once that wore out, it felt like I just drank jet fuel. It was seriously, it's bad. But yeah, we load the bus at like midnight, and we have our checked bags. I play the trumpet, so I got two things of luggage in a checked bag,
Okay.
and a personal item.
All right.
Personal item, which is like a fanny pack or like a purse or something like that, upon like a duffel bag.
Mhm.
So you check those in, you get the tickets for them, then you put them under the bus, and then we drive out, right? And
Okay.
where we were flying out, it's like a 4-hour drive.
Y'all wait, didn't you guys flew out of Minneapolis?
Yes.
Okay.
We flew out of Minneapolis. So
Okay.
we drove to Minneapolis. It was like a 4-hour drive or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we got there, we checked in. We had to wait there for like 3 hours because we got there early. Our flight, we got there 2 hours early. We got through security at like it was like we got there at 4.
Uh-huh.
Our plane took off at like 7:30.
So it was early.
Yeah, it was early, and
Okay.
all the coffee shops were just starting to open up,
Okay.
And we were like the first people there, so we all got the nice fresh coffee.
Starbucks or
yeah, I got Starbucks.
Okay. There's probably like a Caribou coffee too, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was Caribou coffee, and then there was like this Italian coffee place, which I thought was really interesting. I had
Okay.
one of my friends got a sip of it, or got a thing of it. I took a sip. That was good.
Really?
Like you think like, oh, Italians, they're just good at making pizza. No, they can make some darn good coffee.
Yeah, they
too.
switch into the coffee world, bro. It's over. Anyways, y'all went to Universal too, right?
Yeah. So we went to Universal when the day we got there. The day we got there, we got to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
We put our stuff there, and then we went to this sound shop place. It's called the Sound Factory, something like that.
Sound Factory.
And so we get there, and there's just it's like what you'd think Hollywood, like the filming studios would actually look like, where they keep all the sets. It looks like that, and it has like a red carpet in the front with like a old movie theater thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you walk in, and this place is huge.
All right.
And they have all this really nice equipment, and then they have risers for the choir, and then they have the seats for the band.
All right.
And they have these really nice microphones, like, surrounding us.
Like expensive?
They're very, very expensive. This is, like, top of the line on market.
Dang,
Like,
you got the Italian coffee. You got the expensive microphones.
I know, right?
This is a whole experience,
It only costs like $1,800 to go there.
Okay.
But
okay. Only $1,800.
Only
you know.
$1,800. So we got there. We played. It took the band like 4 takes to do the entire thing. So we did the Lorax, which.
So wait, as soon as you got there, like the next day you performed?
No, we performed the day we got there.
Really?
We performed.
So were you guys tired or?
Not really. A lot of people slept on the airplane and then in the terminal.
Bro, I can't fall asleep on an airplane. I don't know what it is. I just can't.
Oh, I brought some like sleeping medicine.
Oh, some like melatonin.
So, I brought some like melatonin. And I was passed out on the plane.
Yeah, that would help.
We had to we flew. We didn't get a straight flight to Florida. We had to stop in Atlanta, which is fine. We didn't get off the plane or anything.
Right.
We stopped in Atlanta for like an hour, and then we flew to Florida, Orlando, Florida. We got to the hotel. We unpacked. We got into our rooms. Then we had to go to the music factory thing.
Mm-hmm.
Music factory. So we had to go to the music factory thing, and we played and all that. Then we got home, or back to the hotel, and we had the rest of the night to ourselves, which is really nice because considering how the rest of the thing went, we didn't get a lot of time just at the hotel. We got like one other night where we got to stay there. We were there for like 5 days.
Was it a nice hotel?
It was a really nice hotel. Yeah. It had a really nice pool in the back. I caught a lizard my first day there. It was like 2 inches long, and the tail fell off. But it was
What?
It was I know, it was weird. I'm used to seeing squirrels, but Florida squirrels are just lizards. It was really weird. And this duck flew into the pool.
Man, hang on. First of all, Florida is weird.
Florida
like,
is
you look
weird.
at all the articles, Florida man this, Florida man that.
Crocodiles.
There's just random crocodiles
A
everywhere.
man got killed by dead jellyfish on beach.
I feel bad for laughing, but
It's just something like it was so warm there. So back here, it was just starting to get warm, and we got like 3 feet of snow. It all melted at once, and it eroded away a lot of roads out in the country. But in Florida, we had nice 85-degree weather.
Oh yeah.
And it was like 75% humidity, so it was perfect there.
Oh yeah.
So after we got home, we ate and all that. Then we had some time at the pool, and then we slept, and then we got up again. We got free breakfasts for how much we paid to get into the hotel because it was really nice. We got free breakfasts. It was like all you could eat buffet.
breakfast.
It was
dude.
nice. It was nice.
Y'all were being treated nicely.
I know, right? All of our meals were paid for except for the very first one where we had to go to we had to go to Hard Rock and we had to pay for that ourselves.
Okay.
Which is, by the way,
Was it good?
Hard Rock is amazing. I got this huge fanny pack. It is Hard Rock, like embroidered on the front, and has a huge belt buckle.
Dude, fanny packs are the new trend.
They are. They really came back.
They're coming back, bro.
But yeah, so we got to Orlando. We got the entire day there. It was like 13 hours at Orlando, which sounds like fun, but after you've ridden each of the roller coasters 3 times, it gets a little. I'm not dissing on Orlando, but like
Diss track on Orlando, you heard?
so the first day we went on all like the virtual reality stuff, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
We got these classes. I would say what we called them, but it would be considered discriminatory or discrimination towards a minority group. But I wouldn't really call it discrimination, but we got these classes and you sat down. The first one we went on was the Spider-Man one. I loved that. It was with the Sinister Six, and it was like the 1990s like cartoon version of Spider-Man.
No way,
it
bro.
was so cool. And
I've been to Orlando, but I've never seen the Spider-Man one.
oh, it was so good,
dude.
And there was I took a picture with Cyclops and Wolverine. I saw Spider-Man. It was insane.
You were at Universal.
So yeah, we were at Universal. I took a photo with like Cyclops and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The food there was amazing. It's expensive there.
Like, oh yeah. How much was the butter beer?
Butterbeer, it was $7.
What?
A thing of butterbeer.
Are you serious?
This was not like the so you have like a caramel frappe like what you get at Starbucks, but instead of it being like coffee, it's butterbeer, and it's really good. And
is it worth the price?
It is worth the price. I would have gotten more, but I had to save my money.
So if you could compare it to like a different soft drink, would it be like a cream soda type?
Imagine it being like butterscotch cream soda.
Really?
With like a caramel.
Dude, I'm
like
gonna try that.
Like a caramel like whipped cream.
Really?
It's really good. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, we rode the Hogwarts train. We thought it would have just gone in a circle. Obviously, I didn't pay attention when we were at the music factory because the train went right past us. I didn't pay attention. I thought it went in a circle, but it actually went to the other part of the park.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to go on it's called the Rocket.
Yep.
And it's a really big. You guys might know it from when Jimmy Fallon wrote it.
I've seen that actually. Yeah.
I actually got to sit in the seat with that Jimmy Fallon side. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, there is a Jimmy Fallon ride, isn't there? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they have a Tonight Show.
It takes you like through New York, doesn't it?
I believe it does. Yeah,
like a tour kind of.
Yeah. And it's really fun because when you're waiting to get in, you have these giant like tables, these square tables, and they're like touchscreen, so you like play games on them.
Really?
They're all like Jimmy Fallon like style games, and
That's
it takes you
dope.
through like the entire like history of the Tonight Show. Like, it was really cool,
dude.
But,
Didn't you guys see the Blue Man Group too?
Yes. Are
they weird in person? I feel like they'd be like strange.
Yeah.
They got like a weird vibe to them. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's just all part of the thing. They're supposed to have like a weird vibe to them. Because like it's three men in like latex suits. Well, not latex. They're painted blue, but
yeah. They're bald too, right?
They actually wear caps. If you look closely.
What?
Yeah.
If you're gonna be in the Blue Man Group, you gotta go all out.
Yeah,
just shave it, bro.
Yeah, you'd think so, right? I think one of them actually was bald, but you could definitely see the other two had like a line, like a solid line,
bro.
But it was cool.
Yeah, that's still gonna be cool.
There was I didn't get a chance to, but there was people in our school who took a picture with the band there. Mm-hmm. They are insane. Like they wear like blackout suits, and then they have like these.
Are they good drum? Like, are they actually like good musicians?
They are like really good musicians.
Oh wow.
Like I'm assuming they get paid a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ate at Hard Rock. We got to see the Blue Man Group. See what else. We got to go to Cocoa Beach. That was fun. We got to go to.
Yeah, how was the beach? Was that your first time going?
That was my first time seeing the ocean.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Just a
was
small
it
town
was
boy.
was it as good as you expected it to be?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I thought I'd see a lot more tidal pools. Mm-hmm. I don't know, there really wasn't tidal pools there. We did see a jellyfish. Mm. One of the girls at my school actually touched the top part of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she died?
Yeah. Yeah, so we took her to the ER because she touched.
Oh, no. I thought you were being serious.
So, yeah, one of our drummers, one of the drummers that we have there, he actually found a crab. Mm. And so he was holding a crab, holding it by the pinchers.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to Mahjong's. I got this, like, ball that bounced on water. Mm. It's kind of like, it looks like a hacky sack, but then you, like, throw it, and it literally bounces on the water. It's really cool. And we'd have people who would be probably half a football field out into the ocean.
Seriously?
And there'd be people on on the beach, and they'd just be chucking these balls.
That's awesome.
And it was so much fun.
All right. I don't know how to top that, because I was on a cruise ship one time, but it got lit on fire.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Your cruise get lit on fire?
Yeah, here, let me... it was in 2013. It was called Grandeur of the Seas. And,
were you guys, like, on the ship when it started on fire?
yeah, here's the video right here. So let me give
it-
a little context. So,
Was it bad?
all right, let me just start at the beginning. So, we were on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
We were taking a cruise ship from Florida to the Bahamas.
Okay.
You know, we were just chilling. It was probably the third or fourth night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sleeping. It's 3 a.m. You know, I'm just trying to get some rest, and all I hear somebody knocking, and it's it's a worker, and he's like, you gotta get up, you gotta get out of here. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm so tired. And there was a small kitchen fire in the back, and I could smell the smoke and everything, because our cabin was kind of near the back where the fire was, so we had to exit, and we went down to the lifeboats.
Yeah.
And they were about to bring them down, but they didn't. And then we ended up going to the theater, and we sat there for 3 or 4 hours. And I was just I was so tired.
Were they playing anything in the theater?
No.
Oh, they should have.
Some people were trying to get free food from the buffet. It was, but nah.
Begin this half hour with another unplanned adventure
Here
on
we
the
go.
high seas. This time a
Another
terrifying ordeal
unplanned
for
adventure.
thousands of cruise ship passengers.
Again, a fire erupts through
Oh,
the stern
dang.
of a Royal
Yeah.
Caribbean cruise ship in the middle of the night. Passengers forced out of their beds. ABC's John Shriffen has the latest.
Are you in the video?
No, that'd be funny if I would
This is
be.
yet another black eye for the cruise ship industry. The good news here is that no one was injured, but passengers were clearly shaken up. This is not exactly how cruise passengers expected to spend their holiday weekend.
In our life jackets.
Woken up
Yeah, I remember standing out
to
there
put
Yeah.
on life jackets
in the
because of
life
this,
jackets.
A fire that broke out on board Royal Caribbean's Grandeur of the Seas.
Not a drill, not a joke. Everyone's freaking out.
The ship, with more than 2,200 passengers,
It was a
on
big
board,
ship.
had left
Yeah, it looks
Baltimore
like a huge
Friday
ship.
for the Bahamas when a fire engulfed a dining and bar area.
Did you guys
Passenger
make it
Danielle-
to the Bahamas?
We were close, but when the fire started, the fire didn't stop the boat from moving.
Okay.
We were still moving after the fire happened. But then we made it to the Bahamas, but then we couldn't be on the ship anymore.
So you guys had to get a new ship.
No, they gave us money to go to a hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, the hotel was free and everything, and
That's nice.
yeah.
Wright says it was a frightening scene.
There was a light sparking and catching on fire, and they started lowering down the lifeboat. So we were just in a panic. There were people crying, we were both
I wasn't crying. I was so tired. I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of just ready to die. I've seen the Titanic. I know the drill. Let's just speed this up.
I know how this goes down. Where's the iceberg?
I can't believe this is actually
Paint me like one of your French women.
The boat is visibly damaged, the ship never lost power, and there are no injuries.
Yeah. So this was the one end, and then on the completely other end, there was a rock climbing wall, and that was fun. I did that, and there was a bunch of games too. But on that end, it was the kitchen. I'm pretty sure.
You say it certainly wasn't pleasant.
Yeah, and then after when we got to the hotel, we saw it was on the news and everything, so that was pretty interesting.
That reminds me back when I was in second grade, there was a really bad tornado, and we had to go to the bathrooms, and then after a while we had to go downstairs to where our cafeteria was, because it was a 2-story school, and then the bottom, the basement was the kitchen.
Okay.
So kindergarten, preschool through second grade was on the bottom floor, then third through fifth was on the top floor. And so we went to the bathrooms, we had to stay there, and then maybe an hour into it, we had to go downstairs, and I remember looking out into where our playground was, and like the trees that they had were like completely sideways from how like strong the wind was.
Jeez.
Yeah, we got downstairs and there was a lot of people. Of course, we're all elementary kids.
Yeah.
What were you gonna
Bawling
think?
your eyes out.
Yeah, and then one of my friends' mom was there because
Mm-hmm.
she normally picks him up, but she couldn't go because there was tornadoes. So
Mm-hmm.
she actually came in and she started making jokes, like not like bad jokes, like trying to get people like to lighten up.
Like lighthearted jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get people to stop crying,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked for me.
You're so gullible.
She was a funny woman.
Okay. So getting into this next segment, prom is coming up.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for you because I never got asked my freshman year or my sophomore year. So, and getting asked is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But I want to look at these different promposals and like kind of rate them, kind of, you know.
If the person who you were gonna ask out to prom didn't have a date already, dude.
Yeah.
She would have been insane if she said no.
Yeah, man. I put a lot. Like, I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't know if she's okay with me, you know,
Yeah. Oh,
being
yeah,
public
yeah.
with this. But I got some celebrities in this video asking this one girl to prom, and it was really cool. I wanted to make something original, and
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
No one in our school has ever done that before.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. But
Oh, yeah.
it happens though. She has another prom date. I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
But getting into this first one right here, some of these are pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a look at them though.
So are you gonna go to prom stag or
What is that? Prom
like
stag?
when you go to prom without like a date?
Oh, probably not. I don't even have a tux, to be honest.
Oh, that's fine. It doesn't take long to get a tux.
No, it doesn't.
No, I yeah. It took me maybe 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
To get it fitted and everything?
Yeah, he took some measurements.
Okay.
Asked what tux I want. I picked out the
What color?
It's a red tux with like a black vest and a white shirt, and I have a gold tie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna look good.
All right. Why are you flexing like that? But
Yeah.
you gotta flex a little bit. All right, get into this first one. It says the sign. I was scrolling through my Instagram and I saw this one. It looked kind of interesting. I don't know who these two people are, but this
That
sign
guy.
says, "Hannah, what Oreo doing on April 21st? Let's kill it at prom."
I like that.
It's pretty good. It doesn't really roll off the tongue though. What Oreo?
What
Oreo.
Oreo doing? Like, I understand it. Like, I think it's kind of catchy.
Yeah.
But that man looks like he's part of like the Greek mafia or something like that.
Dude, I don't want to make fun of his promposal because I feel like
No.
he'd track me down and kill me.
Exactly. Like, you don't want to say too much because I mean, who knows who's listening?
He looks
just
like the
look at
type
him.
of dude.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he looks like he's on the football team and he has the max for squatting out of everybody in the school.
Yeah, he looks like he holds the record for like max. Yeah, he's
Probably a good thrower too, I
Oh
bet.
yeah,
Jeez, he would probably kill me with his pinky finger.
just glare at you.
Man, if she were to say no, I feel like
I would be afraid if she said no.
if I were her, I would not say no.
Dude, that's man.
All right. Getting into this next one. This one's kind of interesting. This guy dressed up as some sort of ISIS member, and the sign says, "I know I always wait until the last second, but prom would be I think that says bomb with you." A little offensive, probably for people with darker humor.
Yeah.
I would not do that.
No. Yeah. I could not. Well, I could see one person in our school who would do that. I think you know who I'm talking about. But this kid dressed up as a Columbine shooter.
Don't get me started.
Oh,
Don't
for
get me
Halloween
started,
and got
bro.
suspended.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, he would definitely do that. Oh my gosh. All right, the sign says, "If the shoe fits, make up your mind, prom."
Okay, so what if you got the wrong size shoe?
That's what I was going to say. What if you got the wrong size?
Like,
That'd be awkward.
Say you two like weren't dating and you're asking out a girl that you liked.
Yeah.
And you just like looked at your feet, was like, oh, she looks like a size, I don't know, like 8 or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like What if, and then you get there and she's actually size 6?
It's a big risk. He's pulling a big risk right there.
Like, obviously, like, I'd hope these two are dating for him to know the shoe size.
Yeah. She's doing like a hover hand too right over here.
So it's like almost awkward, but the same. He's doing the same thing. His hand isn't even on her shoulder,
dude.
They're like.
So I don't think they're a couple then.
That's like when you're at like a Catholic school dance.
Oh yeah.
You have to have room to for Jesus in the middle, and you can't like touch each other.
Yeah.
But you still want to dance.
I never do that in pictures. I have to like. It just looks weird if your hand is hovering there. But he's got the gold chains too. He's trying to flex, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, getting
With
into
the
this
gold
next one,
balloons,
we
too.
got
Okay.
we got some hick material. Prom, yes. Take a pinch. No,
Lick your
elbow.
Or elbow.
Dude.
I can see someone in our school who would do this. And I think you also know who I'm talking about. Oh my gosh.
Gosh, dude.
Hey,
Why?
if you flick it twice, you're packing it down. But if you do any more than that, you're just showing off.
Yeah. So if you're going to ask a girl like this, you got to ask like a country girl.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're asking like a city girl, she would be disgusted.
Yeah. Like,
I
could see this happening in like the lower regions of America.
Yeah.
But not in like the
not in like the city parts.
Oh no,
definitely
sure.
not. Yeah. All right, getting to this next one. It's you.
Oh, that was.
I like this one actually. Oh, my bad. What's going on?
That was fun.
My question is, what was in the mason jar?
It's a bunch of Snickers.
Is that your favorite candy or something?
She asked me what my favorite candy was, and I said Snickers.
Okay.
So, and they always call me Mason Jar, so they put the Snickers in.
That's creative. I like
Mason
that.
Jar. Yeah.
Incorporated your name into it too and everything.
Yeah, we went to what I would call a fancy restaurant up here. I mean, there's not really much of a fancy restaurant up here. But
Minerva's?
Yeah.
They got some good. They have some good pasta, dude.
We went on pasta night. I love their bread. Oof. A lot of people don't like the rye bread, but honestly, that's probably one of my favorites. Like it's really good.
This one's weird.
Okay.
This one looks like a crime scene.
Like something off like The Shining or something. Like,
yeah. The sign says, "Will you be the chick?" And then the EN is in like some brackets. The chicken to my nugget at prom. I'm a little confused. Is the person dressed up as a chicken nugget?
The only thing that would make this better is if instead of like the saran wrap, there was barbecue.
Why are they in a bathtub?
Like imagine waking up in the middle of the night, like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. You walk into the bathroom, you turn on the lights, you look over, and you just see that.
Just chilling.
How much? Those look like they came from Burger King.
Yeah.
I mean, I know my chicken nuggets. Like I know them when I see them, and those look like some, like, I don't know if that was during the time for the one for 10 or like something like that.
Oh, 99 for 10.
Yeah, dude, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it is a good deal.
It sounds like fun. I really want to go to Burger King now.
I'm kind of getting hungry too, just looking at that. All right, getting into this next one.
Okay.
We got a horse. This is getting pretty popular within Iowa, I think.
Oh yeah, I think there are a lot more people in Iowa starting to get horses. I I like horses. When I went to Tennessee for a family trip, we went
Tennessee.
Oh my gosh, they commercially sell bongs. It's
really?
So yeah, like
I think that'd be like a Colorado thing.
And like what are they called? Dabs. They sell dabs too. It's so weird. Like you'll walk into a corner store because where we were, there was a lot of tourists. We were in Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg.
Okay.
Or not Gatlinburg, Gettysburg.
Okay.
And there's a lot of tour. That's a big tour strap. Mm-hmm. And you go down to Gettysburg. Why do I keep on saying Gatlinburg?
It's all good.
Gettysburg, and you'd walk into like a corner store. Mm-hmm. You know, like how here there's like in like Walmart, how there's like a case and then there's knives in there. Yeah. Imagine instead of knives, it was like bongs. That's what it was. And then you'd look on the counter and there'd be dabbers.
Oh,
it was. Dude. Oh my gosh, it was weird. But yeah, like I think a lot of people are getting more horses here.
Yeah.
And I could see people doing this around here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those. Mm-hmm. This one doesn't have anything. I thought it was interesting though. Like,
Okay.
we can't see the whole sign.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Why is he in blackface? Is my question. I really hope this isn't photoshopped.
I hope not, because if so, they did a really bad job.
But why? Like,
I don't know.
I don't understand. And she looks really happy too.
Yeah, like she looks like she's having a blast.
Yeah, she looks a little too happy.
He looks kind of uncomfortable. It might, if that is face paint, it's probably from the face paint. But
Yeah.
imagine like taking off that face paint and having like hives from that.
Oh, dude, don't oof. All right.
That would suck.
These next two kind of have a little bit of a theme.
Okay.
I'm not putting my clothes back on unless you go
To prom with me.
With me to prom. And he has like a rose and
Would that be considered public indecency?
yeah, probably.
Do you think he's actually naked?
I hope not.
I'm gonna go on the side of caution saying he is not, but at the same time, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, the type of people that do this are like the chads at the parties who take their shirt off for no reason. To show off their body.
Oh yeah. It's like people that are semi-formals.
Yeah, like they'll find any reason if they get like a little mustard stain. It's
all coming off.
Oh yeah. All right, getting into the next one.
People
The
are
next
comfortable
one,
with it too.
Yeah, the next one is kind of like the same thing.
Okay.
The
yeah.
rose too. She looks
The
embarrassed.
rose too. Yeah.
He looks kind of bald. Looks like he's
A
bald.
little bit. He could be part of the Blue Man Group.
But the thing is, prom is like a high school thing, and
Yeah,
he looks a
this-
little older, and he's naked.
he looks more college.
I would not ask a girl to prom like that.
No.
That is way too far.
Yeah.
My goodness, and she doesn't even want to show her face.
like he looks happy.
He looks a little too happy, man.
And from what it looks like she took the flowers, so it's like
Yeah.
hopefully she said yes.
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right, last one right here.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, Sarah, I'm begging for you to go to prom with me. Aubrey,
Aubrey,
I'd
I'm
be
bummed.
bummed if you didn't go to prom with me.
Okay.
If I was a girl, I'd probably say no.
First off, they're being bums, but yet he's wearing really nice moccasins.
Yeah.
Like look at those. Like I can understand like they're two different shoes, and then he's wearing like something like some like and ones or like
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that, but
Some Vans.
so
Yeah. They got like some dirt on their
Yeah.
face.
oh yeah.
They're kind of making fun of homeless people.
Yeah, like making
It's
fun
kinda
of like
messed
the
up.
lower classes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I can understand how this would be kind of clever.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's a little offensive.
Oh yeah.
So this has been pretty fun so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
So summer's coming up, you know.
Mhm.
Everybody's getting jobs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Wait, don't you work at? I could probably blur this out. Don't you work at Fairway?
Yeah.
How is that? You
Um,
don't get that many hours, do you?
No, I don't. I don't know. I do want to get a different job for the summer. Like maybe stay at. I probably will stay at Fairway, but
Like
but
two
I'm-
jobs?
with 2 jobs.
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
That's a good idea, but bro, my first job, my first ever job.
Oh boy.
It was disgusting. I worked at this like can redemption center, kind of by
Okay.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Let me paint a picture for you on how disgusting this place is.
Okay.
So, like every now and then we get like a load of cans coming in, and
Yeah.
we sort them by like Coke or Pepsi,
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
other stuff, and like different like alcohol. And there's like a huge blue bin. It's probably
Yeah.
like 12 feet across, like 4 or 5 feet deep. Oh my gosh, it's so nasty, and all the stuff that comes in, it's so gross.
Didn't that place get shut down?
I think so. Hopefully it did. Oh my god. But the only reason I worked there is because you make like 11 to 12 bucks an hour.
Oh, that's not bad.
And I was like 13, 14 at the time. Good first job.
Oh yeah.
Disgusting. Good first job. Anyways, one day we were cleaning. We were using like a vacuum, like a 1980s vacuum. It started to smell so bad. And Kyle worked there too, and we looked down, there was like a dead rat in the vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not even scratching the surface for how disgusting this place is. But anyways, so our boss, right? Our boss. I don't know if I should call him by his real name.
No. Just come up with a name for him.
I'll just say Dan.
Okay.
Dan at the can place, you heard?
Ooh.
But anyways, goodness, how do I start this? He was very suspicious. He would come in and bring us like free lunch and free snacks like during break.
Okay.
And after, like, I was trying to get other people to work there too because having friends there is like nice.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
Yeah, good work environment.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, like it was getting towards August. It was starting to be towards the end of this summer, and we found out. Dude, I just need to pull this up. Hang on. This story makes my skin crawl. You're gonna see his real name, but I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Dan because I don't want his identity to get out there. Man. Yeah, hang on. All right. So this used to be my old boss right here. And when I put this on screen, I'm going to blur some things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so the title is Sex Abuse Conviction Leads to 10-Year Prison Sentence. Mind you, this used to be my old boss.
Oh, my God.
A Spirit Lake man was sentenced to 10 years in prison after he entered an Alford plea to allegations that had sexual contact with a young child. It was a Class B felony. Happened Thursday, September 8th, 2016. He pleaded not guilty. And this right here makes my skin crawl. The accusations date back to 2008 when investigators think he touched and performed sex acts on a female victim who was between 5 and 7 years old at the time.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's messed
Dude,
up.
Yeah. And when we were on break, like this was after he got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
This was the next summer. I don't know why I went back there the next summer, but I got a new boss.
Yeah.
And we were in the break room. There was like a TV with like a VCR, and under it were some of his old tapes, but we didn't look at them. But I'm interested and not at the same time to see what was on those tapes. But I probably should have gave them to the police because, oh my gosh, that is just very creepy.
Did the police ask you guys questions or something like that?
They didn't question us for some odd reason. They should have.
Yeah.
They didn't question me. They could have questioned other people, but
Yeah.
yeah,
That's insane.
yeah, man.
So he's in prison, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He's got to be locked up for a long time.
Yeah.
That is just disgusting. But anyways, Kyle and I, one time, we were in the break room. This story's kind of weird, too. We were in the break room, and we were on Omegle.
Okay.
I was on Omegle on my phone. We were just messing around, you know.
Yeah.
Our new boss wasn't there, so we would kind of just, like, you know, dick around and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like the chat Omegle. It wasn't, like, video chat.
Yeah.
It was, like, text. And I was just, like, messing around, you know, doing some weird stuff with Kyle. Not telling anybody, like, my real name or anything like that, because why would you do that? That's just stupid.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, I get a text from this random dude on Omegle, and he said, "Aren't you the two guys from the can place?" As soon as I got that, exited out of Omegle, I freaking shut my phone down. I am like, nope, I am not dealing with this today. Kyle and I were, like, watching our backs for the next, like, hour. It was...
Oh my god! You guys like didn't like say anything to like give her away?
Nothing.
It's so creepy.
It is. It really is.
Well, like, oh, that just goes to show like Amigo is like something you use with like friends to like have a good time or something.
Yeah.
Like that, which I get. Like I do that too, but like
back in the day, you'd mess around on Amigo, have
like
some fun.
Oh yeah.
You'd see some weird stuff though. It'd be weird.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, dude.
Lots of men. Lots of men. Mrs. Arf right now. I think you can know who I'm talking about. Okay. I can just picture her being like that.
No, dude, freaking during 6th grade, I don't know what I should call this teacher. I'll just call him Mr. D. During 6th grade, he was an English teacher, and we had two kids that would just like mess around in his class so much to the point where he was literally crying. He would break down and cry.
Wait! Didn't they were some? All right, so Mr. D, like so him and his wife had like troubles like procreating. And wasn't that the reason why he was crying?
That and like some kids would just be making fun of him a lot.
I remember for April Fool's. So I had the same teacher. I also had Mr.
Oh
B.
no.
And
Oh,
for April
no.
Fools, so he'd always be one of the last teachers to get to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, his door was always unlocked. Or either that,
That's
or
weird.
we went through Mrs. K's room.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got there, and we had snack time. So we got like carrots or stuff like that.
Oh,
we took
dude.
all of his tissues. We took all the spare paper in his room. We took all the carrots that we're gonna have for lunch
You
for
did
snack that day.
not.
All over the room.
No.
All over
Wait.
the room.
So
we were like
you opened up the carrots and you just strung them out everywhere? Or you just put the packs?
opened up the carrots, like threw the carrots everywhere.
Bro.
Yeah. It was,
Dude.
oh my gosh.
How did he feel about that? Was he mad? Was his face red?
His face is red, and then he took out a Diet Dr. Pepper.
That's his like stress, like coping with everything. But not. So there was these two kids that always mess around in his class, and he has like this 1980s box of Wheaties.
Yeah.
Like this
Yes,
famous
yeah.
baseball player was on it. You know, this is like a 30-year-old box of cereal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these kids, one kid opened up the whole pack, unsealed everything,
no.
and started eating it. That's disrespectful right there. And he got,
Wait.
he freaked
So
out.
my dad, So my dad is very much into NASCAR.
Okay.
So he loves races and all
All
that.
right.
He has this limited edition Dale Earnhardt Sr. Wheaties box.
Okay.
What I'm thinking of, and this was back in like the 80s as well.
Yeah.
Would they still taste fresh?
That's a good question. I don't know. I can't say I've ever eaten a 30-year-old box of cereal.
You know,
before.
neither can I. Kind of tempted to try though. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then there's people online that are drinking like old, like 20-year-old Pepsis, like the Crystal Pepsi.
Oh,
You ever
my
seen
gosh.
that?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
started remaking that. I was so happy.
Yeah.
It actually tastes good.
Yeah, it does. All right. I kind of feel bad for some bus drivers, to be honest.
Yeah.
They have to deal with a lot of crap.
Like the bus that. All right, so like I obviously can't drive yet. And I haven't taken
yep.
driver's ed yet.
I used to drive the bus too. I used to get insane back in the day.
Oh, I was gonna be like.
When I used to live a long ways away.
I was gonna say because like
Yeah.
you could. I don't know. You could probably like just like, oh, someone's at school. But like,
You got any crazy bus stories?
I do. Okay, so this was back in when I was in like 3rd grade. So this is right when I moved here. Okay, I didn't really talk to anyone. There was a lot of older people on my bus.
Right. You were new.
I was new. I didn't really have any friends.
Yeah.
And I always liked sitting in the back of the bus because that's where all the cool people sat.
Yeah,
'Cause,
the
you know,
cool
it's
kids.
it's elementary school.
Yeah. They got the cameras back there too.
They were just 5th graders. They got their MacBooks playing Minecraft on them.
Yeah, they were flexing, man.
This one time, there was this kid. He always started fights on the bus, and there's this other kid who didn't really start fights, but he's a respectable guy. I really like him. I think he graduated like last year.
Okay.
And so I looked back and because I was hearing like a lot of rustle, and this guy super glued like this guy's like math binder to the chair.
Oh my god.
And and then the kid who super glued it to the chair, he was like, "Come on, bro, you're not gonna do anything." And then the guy who super glued it to the chair took out a spork
Yeah.
and tried to stab him in like the hand, and the guy caught his hand and like twisted it, and he fell on the floor.
So this was a real fight.
This was like an actual fight, and we had to go back to school to like put these guys get these guys to the principal. The guy who stopped his fist and like threw him on the ground, digging in trouble because it's self-defense.
Yeah,
He was trying to and oh my gosh, it was so funny. He didn't ride the bus after that.
That reminds me of the time this one dude, he was freaking delinquent. He would go into the library with like a bottle of glue, and he would just like go through the books, put a bunch of glue, and just like smack it, just put it back in, just keep doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, he would just ruin a bunch of books. He would never be invited to the freaking
AR parties.
to the AR parties or to the Scholastic book fairs.
Oh my gosh, but book fairs were always fun.
The Scholastic book fairs were lit back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember in 6th grade, I got chosen. I got like $35 to spend
Oh,
in the
you
book
went
fair.
off at
I
me.
went off. I got 3 Harry Potter books. All were discounted, so I got them for like $10 cheaper than what they're supposed to be.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it was awesome. And I got like this chocolate like it smelled like chocolate, but it was a calculator. Back in 6th grade, that was the bomb. But
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. My thing back in the day were the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books.
Oh
man.
my gosh, I got one of those too at the book
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, because they
Oh.
had pictures
Yeah.
and it wasn't you had
Oh,
something to look
gosh. That's like the Captain Underpants. That's all I read in
Yeah.
elementary school.
at. Yeah, man. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for this first episode. To be
alright.
honest, it was pretty fun. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming on.
yeah,
Really
no problem.
appreciate it, bro. And thank you for watching. And stay tuned for the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye.